Okay, so we stopped it here in the last video, and so now we just need to get the resultant, right? So for the resultant force, we can use Pythagorean. So I'm going to leave that as for you to do. So make sure you try this. So resultant force and the angle. Okay, so if you want to, you can pause the video in here. Okay, 3, 2, 1. All right, so I assume you did pause the video and you try it on your own, and you should have 129 Newton for the resultant force and 10 degree south of east. Okay, for the direction. So that's everything we need from this part. Okay. So to the next question, this is the last one. So you have two people pulling on a rope, and you want to find the resultant force of this particular situation. So you have like one force going up, one force going, slightly, well, not up, but, upper right, the other one going lower left, lower right. And all we do is break them into components and see what we can get. So for example, the first one is 66 Newton, and we want to break it into X and Y. So just two components, X and Y. So this one and this one. So let's say we call this F1, then this will be F1 X, Y, and this is F1X with a 33 degree. Okay, so then the second one will be a vector that goes like this, which is 130 Newton. But then we also break it into X and Y, this way, 25 degree. Let's call this F2X and F2Y. Okay, so now you should just have a chart or like a table. That's going to get you F1, F2 in X and Y. And you sum them up to get the resultant force at the end. So Fr is what I choose to call resultant. So to get the resultant force at the end. Okay, so now you have to be careful about these numbers, but I will let you try it. Make sure that F2y is negative. So I mean, looking at the sign in here, right? So this should be positive, this should be positive, F1y should be positive, and F2y should be negative. Okay, so this is again for you to try. So I'm just going to assume that you pause the video right now. And now we are back. So in total, it should be 173 for the resultant X direction, and minus 19 for the Y direction. I guess like 0.17 or something, but Now, so the rest of this is exactly the same. So we will draw another one of those diagram and then get angle, but we are not going to do it in here. You can try it on your own, but that part is something that we have done many times already, right? So we put those numbers in here and we put like 19 Newton, and then now we get the resultant force and the angle. But we have done that many times, so I'm not going to continue. Okay, so now your homework, in addition to last page, so for example, the day two looked, which is worksheet 1. Now this day, so this note actually goes with worksheet 2.2. So there's like question 1 to 4. Okay, so that's something you should be doing in addition to finishing worksheet 2.1. If you have any question, I'll answer them when I come back. I will see you all next week, hopefully. And uh, that's it for today. Okay, have a nice weekend. If I don't see you on Friday, it's cool.